Okay, so we started our first seeds today for the 2019 season. Some dianthus. We're trying a couple new things this year. The first being we are using Dirtcraft Organics. This is a local company. You see they say Living Soil. They make it out in Marshall, I believe is where they are. They're definitely in Madison County, but this is a levitation mix. It's specifically for starting seeds, so very light. You can kind of see just how light it is. It's incredibly nice. It's also cool because I didn't know that peat and peat moss was not an unsustainable resource. So they use coconut hair. I don't remember what it's actually called, but whatever, the hairy stuff from coconut, and no perlite or anything like that. So they also add a lot of things. There's probiotics in the soil, alfalfa, blood and bone meal, compost. It's a cool blend. We wanted to try them because just to speed it up a little bit, and just assuming that this is what they're doing, so they have all of their ducks in a row and know a lot more about like the ratios and everything than we do. So it was really nice to come out here and just be able to like get going. We mixed it up with some water and filled our 72 trays, which is what we're starting in, because the 128s don't sit flat, and I think it's more important to have, we wound up doing more trays, but be able, or have the water be more even. So we also, when I bought the seeds from Johnny's, the shipping was ridiculous, and so I didn't want to pay a whole lot of shipping for nothing for a single pack of seeds. So I also picked up this little soil block maker. It was on sale. Also, it was like $26 or something on sale, and I've been wanting to try it. I did not a whole lot of research, just literally what I remembered from memory of random stuff of watching YouTube videos and stuff over the years. So we tried that out. You have to have it a little bit wetter than the other kind, or a little bit more water, it seems, but we're still working on the consistency, so just kind of trying that out. So the ones that are in the 72 cells are the ones for the farm for sure. We need 100. For those we are doing, or I'm sorry, 200, my bad. 200. I'm not even going to try to pronounce any of this stuff. It's dianthus, which are carnations, but that's what it is. What it means is that it's a variety of colors. They're double, so they're very fluffy flowers, and they have kind of like a stripy, streaky look to them. You'll see these carnations like in stores. Some of them will have like white streaks through them, but some of them will be like just a red with either a lighter or darker red cut through it. So we'll see what we get off of those. I've read multiple things. Some people say to just firmly press the seed into the mix. Other people say to lightly cover. So we're trying both ways. We needed 4 trays. So we need 200. You can't. What's 170? This is more, but you always want to start more than you need, so then you don't have to redo it. Because that's what we did last year, just having to restart stuff over and over again because we didn't have a whole lot. So anyway, we did 2 trays of each. We covered these, so you can see I opted just to sprinkle the dry mix on top. We will be watering these today and tomorrow, or maybe not both days, depending on how much they need, so it won't dry out. But I thought the wet mix would be too clumpy and would wind up being too much, since they said lightly cover. And then these are the 2 that are uncovered. And you can kind of see how it's pressed down a little bit in there. We just went and quickly pressed them down afterwards. I don't particularly like pressing seeds down because I always feel like they're getting stuck to my fingers, but I don't know, maybe they're not. Over here we did the same thing, half covered and half uncovered. I had these left over from last year, which I got locally at Eden Brothers. I was planning on doing all of these of this, but I ran out of seeds. So the uncovered ones are orange sherbet carnations, and then the covered it's like a block. One of these little blocks are these, and the rest are the ones from Johnny's. So I'm really nervous about these. It looks like they're just gonna fall apart. But gotta try it out. Hopefully we can like get this to work, because this means we won't ever have to buy the plastic inserts. Again, trying to be more sustainable and more eco-friendly and everything. And of course, like, it would also save us some money every year too. So, you know, we'll see how it works. Hopefully it will. And we can get away from plastic. Woo-woo. And we'll get them inside on some heating mats, and hopefully they'll germinate. We'll update you.
Derp!
Derp!